I just took a trip to beautiful Montreal, Canada. I went with a group of guys who are 8 years older than me and love to party.
You like to party?
I also flew first class for the first time. We'll get to that. Here's how I navigated the trip and how you should approach travel when you actually give a damn about how you feel. First, before you even leave the house, pack your own snacks. Airport food is a trap. Overpriced, processed, fried in whatever oil was cheapest that week. What I brought? Sweet potato sticks and grass-fed jerky, both from Costco, which I have a whole video on coming soon, and a protein bar I picked up at the farmer's market a couple weeks ago. Might have seen that one. I'm building a little ecosystem here. Takes 5 minutes to pack, no excuses. Or fast the whole travel day. Skip the food entirely, keeps inflammation down, simplifies everything, and you arrive cleaner than if you ate airport garbage. Not for everyone, but worth considering. Bring your own water. Glass or stainless bottle, spring water. Here's the hack. Tell TSA it's medical water. I've done it. They test it and let it through. Your experience may vary depending on the airport and who's working that day, but worth trying. Once you're through security, you can buy bottled water and they'll give you water on the plane. But cabin air is brutally dehydrating, you're losing moisture constantly, and most people aren't drinking nearly enough to compensate. Having your own bottle means you're not waiting for the drink cart. Drink more than you think you need. You have the right to opt out of the full body scanner and request a pat down instead. I do it. TSA says it's safe, and I'm sure they'd never lie to us. The pat-down takes an extra 2 minutes. Sometimes they make you wait if they're playing hard to get. But ultimately, you make TSA touch your junk, and you take the power back. While we're at it, you can also opt out of facial recognition as security. I'm sure that biometric data could never be hacked, sold, or used to enslave us. Just say I'd like to opt out of facial recognition. They verify your ID the old-fashioned way, a human looking at it instead of the mass surveillance screen. No delay. Most people don't know that they can do this because almost nobody tells them. Now you do. I've waited my whole life to fly first class. I finally get there. Window seat. There's a mini white tablecloth on the tray table, like a napkin on TRT. I got the salmon. It's better than the chips they toss at the peasants behind me, but probably was farmed locally in the fuel tanks. The champagne wasn't champagne, it was sparkling wine from a woman-owned business. Nothing like virtue signaling to cut costs. I watched the Michael Jackson movie, not the documentary where the grown-up kids talk about him diddling them, the one with the dancing. That's how I prefer my Michael Jackson in first class, just the dancing. The flight attendant brought me another second glass without asking. She must have thought I was watching the diddling one. Quick thing to know about drinking on planes, alcohol hits harder at altitude. Lower cabin pressure reduces oxygen levels, which amplifies alcohol's effect. Get drunker faster and dehydrates significantly more than on the ground, which is great if you're 200 pounds of solid muscle. But some of you lightweights might need a wheelchair. When you check in, do these things immediately. Take 60 seconds. Request a room away from the elevator and ice machine. You will not sleep well next to either of those things. Set the thermostat to 65 to 68. That's 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. I know that because I'm a cultured meathead who's been to Montreal once. Core body temperature needs to drop to initiate deep sleep. A warm hotel room will wreck you. You already know this from the testosterone video. Phone charger goes across the room, not on the nightstand, across the room next to your sobriety. The phone's a cortisol delivery device. 60 seconds, better sleep every trip. My hotel had a gym with a view. I used it. Even 20 minutes makes a huge difference in how you think and feel, whether you're working or recovering from a night out. Doesn't have to be your best workout. Maintain the momentum, feel human, move on with your day. If there's no gym or no space, morning mobility reset on the hotel room floor. 5 minutes, works anywhere. Link in the description, it's free. Protein first, always. Order the most whole food option on the menu. Skip the bread, and then enjoy where you are. I'm in Montreal. The food is extraordinary. I'm not going to pretend I ate perfectly. I ate some things that were absolutely not on any plan, and I have no regrets about it. Eat something genuinely good and local rather than playing it safe. You miss the point of being somewhere new. Canada's national cocktail, the Caesar. Clamato juice, vodka, Worcestershire sauce, hot sauce.
Oh, it's not bad. I thought it would be like, ugh.
Take what it's saying. It tastes like a Bloody Mary. Similar to a Bloody Mary, but the Clamato gives it a savory depth that most people prefer once they try it. As cocktails go, it's one of the more defensible choices. Lower sugar than most mixed drinks, and the tomato and clam base has some nutritional value. Also genuinely delicious. I've never had one before this trip. When in Montreal. Real talk for men over 40. Alcohol hits differently now. Recovery takes longer. Sleep quality tanks. Alcohol reduces REM sleep even in small amounts. Inflammation spikes. Your body is not 25 anymore, and it will remind you of this the next morning with increasing enthusiasm as the years go by. I went with guys who love to party. I participated. I came home feeling significantly better than I would have at 25 when I had zero awareness and infinite recovery capacity. Those days are gone, gentlemen. Manage accordingly. I have a full video coming specifically on hangover recovery for men over 40 because after 40, this is a different conversation than it was at 25. Subscribe so you don't miss it. You don't have to be perfect on a trip. You have to be intentional most of the time and enjoy yourself the rest of the time. Show up, move, eat real food most of the time, drink water, sleep in a cold, dark room. When you're somewhere worth enjoying, enjoy it. 40 isn't a finish line. It's when you finally stop being an idiot about this stuff. Most of the time. Morning mobility reset, free, 5 minutes, works in any hotel room anywhere in the world. Link in the description. Full nutritional framework, nutrition reset is there too if you want the complete system. See you next Thursday.